Strap in with your Vengestone because it's time to review set 71768, Jay's Golden Dragon Motorbike with 137 pieces retailing for $19.99 here in the US. And let's just say the box art is stunning, and I felt like the season this is from was stunning, so let's jump into the beauty of this build. You honestly can't go wrong with these Vengestone guards. Considering, well, they look fantastic. You've got the crackling of the skin from the yellow of the Vengestone with that dark gunmetal gray. You've got the crystallizing pink that stretches into their weapon but also onto their bodies. You've got that light dash of purple, which makes all the difference, and just a stunning figure that really comes together, especially with these custom molded headpieces, which make them a little bit top heavy, but they still look fantastic, and you can really feel like you're raising a dragon army well, the next season is Dragons Rising, but you could really feel like you're raising some kind of crystallized dragon army, which I think is fantastic, and it really lends itself nicely to these figures. You can't go wrong with, when initially I saw this, I was like, what is this going to be? And then I saw this show, the season that this is from, and I think that they did a great recreation of the little crystal camera seeker, and I think these ended up looking really good. You've got the little crystal that comes out the back, and you've got the little spy camera, and I think it lends itself nicely as a little side build that you get as a bonus edition. It means that this is a quite accessible thing if you wanted this specifically, and if you wanted a Vengestone guard with it as well, you get that. And it's also the cheapest dragon that you can get, at least for the ninja side, so I think you get a great selection of minifigure and mini builds here. But let's move on to the main focus. This bike looks really good and show accurate, but before we can get to the bike, we have to cover Jay. Now, Jay definitely looks really good with the extra yellow. It is a little bit worse by the fact that the wings are gold, but I still think you get a lot of value in that transparent yellow here, especially when these wing pieces look really good. From the back, it's a bit more bulky, but I still think that if you're looking from a head-on, you can really get that menacing presence. He does have his golden nunchucks of lightning, but I'm going to take those off just so that we can get a better look. Now, the transparent yellow legs look absolutely fantastic, rising into a bit of a beautiful lightning blue combo, resonating into his emblem there at the center, which cascades into his armor, back into his wings. But he also has this lovely dragon helmet, which is a fantastic piece, which is some trans clear yellow at the back. Now, if I take off his helmet, we'll see his very electrified face there, which is all trans yellow, and it looks absolutely fantastic. And this is the only thing that makes this one a bit different, is the rest of the vehicles have the actual golden counterpart. However, for Jay, it's a bit more difficult to get him considering he's in the more expensive sets, but I do think it's nice that they reserved his dragon for at least some of the cheaper sets, so you don't have to go ahead and spend as much money if you want all the dragons specifically, unless you want to get every single thing from this. Then it's going to set you back a bit. But if you're just looking for the dragons, then you're not going to have the worst time. But the bike itself, it's a very good design using this less grooved smooth front wheel with a more grooved back wheel, which uses this gold to kind of emphasize it more. And I think this color combination, for one, looks really good, but also the tire design makes it feel very slim and sleek at the front, whereas you don't really see any of that back, but the back works really well, so if you're running it into a drift, you can really go ahead and slam through some of that Vengestone and kind of get what you need done, because obviously you need to go ahead and take out some of those Vengestone guards so that you can go ahead and save the day, protect Ninjago City as always, not without causing your fair share of damage, of course, but you get the point. These electrified thrusters at the back look really good, paired in with these golden blades here make it feel very sharp and sleek, as well as this dragon head here, really emphasizing the dragon theme, but also adding some more trans yellow so that you get that combination back, especially when you put Jay in here, you get some extra more of that flow with the trans yellow, and it really puts everything together, makes it look really nice. Also using a silver piece handlebar looks really good and allows you to have a little bit of that light contrast to everything, which is like a golden blue with a bit of trans yellow. So I feel like the silver really pops there, and it puts more emphasis on Jay when he's driving it, and it makes it look really good. I think this set for the $19.99 price point. Does a lot of good stuff, and you definitely get a good value motorcycle at that price point, especially since you get a Dragon minifigure, you get yourself a Vengestone guard, and you get some dead recording because I ran out of storage space. But I think there's great value here, and it's honestly a great pickup if you're interested in Crystallized or Ninjago. This isn't a set for everybody, but Crystallized was a really good season of Ninjago, and it really tied things up nicely for the reboot, which is Dragons Rising. So I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.